Hi guys, it's Jen and welcome back to my channel. So I'm going to be doing the last video in my collab with Barbie, and this is our project pan, and this is finish 10 before this year ends, and I am kind of excited that this is over. I am not excited about the fact that me and Barbie's collab is over. It kind of makes me sad, but I'm really happy to kind of be rid of a lot of these products. And I'm excited to kind of see how well Barbie did with her products versus mine. And don't forget to subscribe to her. She is really amazing, and I just love her Barbie Bites videos where she does like taste test videos of just kind of like new products that are kind of coming out in the grocery stores and also kind of like in like Starbucks and things like that. Those are my favorite videos from her, so you guys will probably love them too. And let's go ahead and jump into this, that way this video is not forever long. So the first thing, and I actually went through this pretty easily, it is not that hard to go through. This thing is thin. It's like there's nothing left in here. I went through this. This is just a like pore filling primer, if you want to call it a primer, but it fills in your pores really nicely, and I actually really didn't like this when I first had bought it, but then I ended up liking it after using it a couple of times, and then I put it in the project pan just because I've had it for a good while, and I finally got through it. I'm just surprised I went through it because I didn't think I would actually get through this, but I did, and I really like this stuff, and I will be buying another one because this is some good stuff, y'all. The next thing that I used up is the Urban Decay Naked Basics Primer, and I'm surprised I used this also because I've had this thing forever. Like, look how thin that is. Like, the thing is thin. This was, I don't know, it's kind of hard to use up. I've had this thing for like 5 years. I'm not kidding. I've had this that long. So if you guys are wanting to buy a high-end primer, I definitely recommend this one. It doesn't crease. It doesn't, like, you know, move everything. I've never had any oil lines with this, and I'm just kind of sad and excited that this is gone, just because of the fact that I'm going to be using other primers, testing them out. And if I can't find anything as good as this, I'm definitely going to be buying another one of these. So yeah, I just can't believe that I used this. This is just kind of like a flesh tone color, just in case you're wondering about that. But I'm excited I used this and excited to try some new things. The next thing that I used up is the Tarte Lights Camera Lashes mascara, and this is just a black mascara. I actually really like the wand of this, but I don't like the mascara formula itself. It just didn't work for me. This just was one that I really didn't like using at all, and I'm just glad that I am done with it. I complained about this thing just about every single time I used it, but thankfully it's gone. It's dried up. It's like so dry that it's like hard and crusty, so it's very dried up. So I'm glad that is gone and I don't have to worry about using it anymore. The next thing that I have is the Maybelline Dream Lumi, and this is the highlighter, and this is in the shade Beige. I used this up seriously like 3 days after our last Project Pan update, so I've been holding on to it for that long. This is just a really nice highlighter. It highlights everything really well. I just kind of used it under the eyes, and I actually did use it like on my nose, and then like my forehead, and even highlighting my chin. This was really nice, and it didn't crease on me or anything like that whenever I did use it. It just really highlighted, and it didn't make anything like look oily or anything like that. It was just really nice. I need to buy another one of these. Like, I just thought about it from this, but I've had it in my drawer forever sitting, and I was thinking, man, I want something to highlight my face. I need to go and buy another one of these like really badly. The next thing I have is the NYX Dark Circle Under Eye Concealer, and this is in the shade 02 Light. I hit pan on this majorly, if you want to call it pan, but as you can see, there's like a big chunk taken out of that. This is definitely not one of my favorite items. This creases. It is just a holy mess. It's like, it's bad. Like, I just didn't care for this. It doesn't cover my under eyes in any way, shape, or form. So it was just really difficult to try to use this, and I'm just proud of myself for at least hitting pan and getting a big chunk of that gone. So the next thing I have is the Tarte Park Avenue Princess Bronzer, and I'm really proud of myself because this one right here I hit some major pan on, and I feel like I made things a little too difficult for myself considering I don't wear makeup every day. But I think I did good because this item I didn't use every day just because it's difficult to use the same items every day, and I tried so hard. I did use this one quite a bit, but I did hit some major pan, as you can tell. Like, I mean, that's some major pan for a product. This has just got a good amount of shimmer in it, so it makes it kind of hard to use. Like, it has a orange-brown tint to it. It's really pretty, and it has some shimmer in it, and it's really nice to use as a bronzer, but it's really difficult to use as a contour shade. And I do use it a lot of times as that, but I don't know, I just kind of stopped using it after a while. I used it just like every other day or every other time I did my makeup, just because it was kind of just hard to use the same product every day. That is one thing I'm going to tell you about a project pan. It's very difficult to use the same product, so if you're going to use something, make sure you love it, and I really did love this, and I'm actually kind of glad I didn't fully use it all, but I kind of wish that I had done a little better with this one. The last thing that I have is the Urban Decay Naked Basics palette. I do not like this palette, but I am so proud of myself because I did really good with this one. I did not hit like pan on all of these, but I hit pan on 2 of these, and I hit pan on w.o.s and then Naked 2, and I'm close to hitting pan on Foxy, and then in Faint. I got really close to hitting pan on those 2, but I didn't. But I did really good, I think, considering I really don't like this palette, and this is just one that honestly I struggled to use, but I used it. The reason I hit pan on this shade right here on w.o.s is because I used Foxy and w.o.s so much just to try to use it up. It was not easy at all. I'm kind of glad that this is over just so I don't have to use this anymore. And I'm not going to say that I used it every day because I didn't. I did it first, like for the first two or 3 months, I used this so much. But towards the end of the year, with new palettes coming out, it was just too difficult to use this, especially when I don't like this. I think I made things a little too hard for myself. But I'm glad I did this because it made me really use the makeup that I had, and kind of makes you kind of re-look at what you have, what you use, products that you do want to use versus the products that you have to use or are using. So I mean, I don't know, I really enjoyed this project pan because I did actually go through quite a bit of items. I mean, I only have like 3 left out of 10. So I think I did really well. I mean, I used seven products. I think that's really good to use 7 products out of the 10, especially when these were the 3 that I kind of knew from the beginning that I wouldn't use fully, but I wanted to force myself to use these 3 products. So I think I did really well. So you guys will be the judge. Do you think I did really well or not? And until next time, bye guys.